Okay, guys, welcome back. We are in the 9:45 time slot for day 2 of the Midwest Regional Championships here in Papillon, Nebraska, just 15 minutes outside of Omaha. A highly anticipated matchup happening right now. We have the hometown favorites of Creighton University Quidditch squaring off against very well-known rivals in Kansas, the Jayhawks, only a couple hours south of these guys.
Minnesota, Mizzou's already playing.
Hi, Gabe.
Minnesota, Mizzou's already playing.
Yeah, they started playing halfway through the last game.
Oh, they did?
Should be a very intense matchup between these two. Both very familiar with each other, both very competitive programs within the Midwest. Kansas early predicted to be the number one favorites for the whole thing, but Creighton's not going to let that happen easy. Creighton's been showing and making a strong case for why they should be the number one team this weekend. Huge implications for this match in particular and the match that's happening behind me outside. For those to clarify, Mizzou is playing Minnesota currently outside, while Creighton and Kansas are playing right now. The winners of both those games will receive automatic bids for nationals next year. That will be in, I know it's in West Virginia. I want to say Charleston, West Virginia. That will be in April of 2020. Much similar to the games I've played already. A loss to either one of these teams would not mean they are done for the day. Just a win makes it that much easier. Now, a win doesn't necessarily mean they're done either. We still got to crown a champion. So winners will advance and move forward in their bracket. Losers will play a different bracket to secure a bid another way. Equipment checks will begin shortly. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Creighton team, the hometown. They are coached by Curtis Taylor. Overall record, 159 wins to 61 losses. That's a pretty stellar resume right there as far as win-to-loss ratios goes. Curtis has been involved in 4 different teams, 8 seasons, 4 regional championships, 5 national bids, 5 bracket appearances, 2 Sweet 16 runs, and 2 top 10 finishes. Creighton has a pretty stellar coach right there. They also have an assistant coach, Paul Enriquez. Sounds like they were a previous player for Creighton, originally number 4, graduated and took the coaching assistant role, and will be staying in Omaha after graduation to help with the team moving into next year. Paul was a Team USA applicant and MLQ player for the Kansas City Stampede. One of the veteran founders of the Creighton team, and he's currently back in Hawaii getting knee surgery that sidelined him from his final nationals last season. I can sympathize with knee surgeries. Having one Wednesday. Quidditch is brutal. Sports are brutal. Injuries happen. We have a pretty stellar medical staff here. They are wearing the khakis with the red shirts over there. Yeah, that guy right there behind the IS player. So those guys have been taking care of our athletes all day. Creighton has some stellar athletes across the board. Chasers are very athletic and gifted in other sports. You'll look to players like number 18, Ben Silverstein, who's a 4th season keeper for this squad. been with the team since his first practice, from Colorado, and heavily involved in Greek life and campus ministry. Let's see, who else we got on this list? Very, very fortunate for this list. You know what? Maybe let's try this. Do one of these. Dun it. Dun it. Dun it. Yeah, there we go. That kind of works. So this is a roster sheet that was given to me by Creighton's coach Curtis Taylor. Gives me the names and everything about the current roster. KU's doing their team chant. Let's take a look at the KU roster real quick. This is KU's roster. Keep an eye on Mike Devine, Chaser Seeker, number 0. Snitched earlier against ISU and Illinois. Okay. I am.
I was gonna walk around and I was like,
You're good.
hi, Mom.
Hi, I'm Kate's mom.
That is MK giving a shout out to her mom. She is beater for number 17, or for Illini number 17. I know everything. That's why I'm here. You're number 47 though. No, wait, 47, 46. And you're the seeker snitch, Nathan. I know stuff. All right, Brooms Up coming to you shortly. We are joined by a pretty solid ref crew. Head ref is Matt Melton out of the Great Lakes region, residing in northwestern Indiana. Also the founder of Shooty Hoops Quidditch Supplies. He 3D prints hoops. Pretty incredible. If you ever need hoops, this dude 3D prints them. Pretty remarkable stuff. And he also makes some pretty cool snitch shorts with custom tails. They're both blue. Gonna get the colors straight. Ken! Good job. One more?
They go to names. So, we're getting there. We were not happy with that Iowa game.
It stings, but made up for it.
Really well. So, I then they came out with that.
Yeah, that's how you gotta respond. ISU providing the ref crew for this match. Ken's happy with the way his team responded after the loss they endured yesterday. And we are off. My goodness. Jesus. We got... Mike Devine's got the quaffle for Kansas, number 0. He is supported by beater number 73, Rachel. And number 2, not number 2 offhand. That is Turner Folker. Kansas has bludger control. Mike's got the quaffle on the far side. Keeper number 72 is at the top. That is Ryan Dickey. Ryan Dickey, number 72, has the quaffle. Drives, kicks out to Mike. Good pass. Mike is immediately wrapped up. Mike is stripped, recovers the quaffle. There's a grapple for it. Stoppage of play. Nothing short of an intense start for both these teams. Good sportsmanship after the stoppage of play. Definitely keep an eye on Darian, number 52 for Creighton. Kansas number 0, Mike Devine, gets an early card. Creighton starts with the quaffle, charging down. Kansas maintains bludger control. Darian's got the quaffle, kicks it out to the keeper, Joe Gullett, number 48. Exchange of bludgers. Driving. Goal is good by keeper number 48. That's Joe Gullett. Creighton strikes first. Keeper is going to go untouched, chaser and away. Wrapped up. Goal is no good. Creighton hustles. Mike will recover the quaffle for Kansas. Very intense start to this match here. Creighton versus Kansas. For those watching at home, they flipped the score. So the home team, actually it makes sense now. The home team is, now they switched it back again. Stop messing with the scoreboard. Creighton is now the guest. They have 10. Kansas has 0. They are home, at least on that scoreboard. Quick pass. Buckets. Mike scores. Why did that happen? Okay, we're good. All right. All right, we are back. Creighton gets bludger control. Score is tied, 10-10. Darian passes it off. Bobbled quaffle. Darian's got it again. Shoot, score. That is Darian, number 52, chasing for Creighton. Legs like a gazelle. Huge strides. Okay. Stoppage of play. Quaffle ends up in the hands of Creighton keeper. Matt Millen's trying to get the call straight. It looks like there might be a quaffle turnover. That is a good question. To my understanding, if a bludger rolls too far off pitch, there should be a stoppage of play. However, a ref's got to indicate that, like, sometimes the bludgers go, like, missing sometimes, believe it or not. Got a drive from keeper number 48 with authority, gets the dunk and the buckets for Creighton. So anytime a bludger just goes too far off pitch or goes unfound, a stoppage of play should occur to acquire that third bludger. Every now and again, an AR is able to acquire that bludger and then just set it at the boundary line. Darian putting the pressure on the keeper. Kicks out to Cheyenne Long, number 12. Now number 9 has it for Kansas. That is Hunter Wilson. Quaffle turnover. Creighton will recover. The score is 30-20. Creighton is up. Keeper for Creighton is wrapped up. High pass to Darian. Score is good by Darian, number 52. Stoppage of play by Matt Melton.
We got the Iowa live stream. The Columbia Iowa live stream. And if you want to give some news on the pitch, Mizzou's blowing out Minnesota.
What happened?
If you want to tell them about Mizzou's blowing out Minnesota right now.
Thank you. So, for those not able to see the Mizzou versus Minnesota game, I'm getting a report right now that Mizzou is blowing out Minnesota right now. Last check, the score was 80-10 there, Mizzou over Minnesota. The implications of those games is the winner gets an automatic bid. The loser isn't out, but they will still play for another day. Keeper sub for Kansas, that is Brian, number 17. Doing a bit of reffing earlier today, also an MLQ Stampede player. Had a hell of a game yesterday. Goal is good for Brian. That's number 17, keeper for Kansas. We got another stoppage of play. Matt Millen has some things to say about stuff.
Columbia is up by 5 on Kansas, or on Iowa, sorry.
We are getting another report, the Columbia-Chicago game versus the Hawkeyes, that is the University of Iowa. Columbia is up by 50, or 5 scores. The score there is 80-30, Columbia over Iowa. Love both teams, a little biased for my hometown. Go Chicago. Hey, is Melton saying the goal is no good? It looked good on my end. I'm not in charge.
You get a replay.
Oh man. The future of Quidditch is instant replay on scores. Games will never end. Every score will be reviewed. Goal is no good. Quaffle turnover in the hands of their keeper, number 17. Scoreboard does not say Pi. Pi is 3.14159265358. That's a conversation for another time why I know that many numbers. Keeper number 17 looking to drive, kicks it out. Beat, Quaffle turnover in the hands of the Crane keeper. Wrapped up, gotta watch the contact below the knee. Ooh, beat. We might have a willfully ignoring beat call on Kansas. Let's see. At least that's what it looked like from here.
Yeah.
Definitely a frequent amount of stoppage of plays, but every game requires quality reffing, so Matt Mellon is not wanting to skip a beat on, no pun intended, on any calls missed. That's a good one. Don't make fun of me. Getting heckled by the sidelines here on my puns.
Columbia versus Iowa is 110 to 30.
110 to 30. Another score update on the Columbia Iowa game. 110 to 30. Columbia is still up over Iowa. Current score is still Creighton up over Kansas by 10, 30 to 20. So many things.
Yeah, that's a little thing.
Yes, it is a snitch range game, and it's still very early in this game. Curtis has some things to say about the calls and the shenanigans taking place. Yes, keep your voices down in the taping and chat. People are putting in caps.
Oh, in my comments?
Yeah.
I thought you meant
Kansas keeper number 17. Kick is out down low. Good ball movement. Brian gets another bucket for Kansas, number 17 keeper. The score is tied up again. I believe that is Brian's second score on the day, keeper number 17 for Kansas. Creighton keeper number 48 has the quaffle on the far side, kicks out to his chaser number 35. Hands are up. What does Matt have to say about the play? Looks like a quaffle turnover, might have been out of bounds. Score is currently 40 to 40, tied game versus Creighton and Kansas. Quaffle turnover given to Kansas keeper number 17. Charging down the far sideline. Pump fakes. Gain some support from their beater, Rachel, number 73. Kansas has bludger control. Brian coming back to the closer side. Beat out, number 12. Out of bounds. Mizzou coach Aaron walking in. Probably pretty happy with the way his team's playing right now. You got it, Elizabeth. So the last call looked like an out of bounds or boundary call, and that led to a quaffle turnover. Matt Melton is the guy with the quaffle right now, chatting with his ref crew, mostly of ISU players and our boy Danny from Chicago United. Matt Melton has a white hat on. We are discussing a potential. Craig Garrison, it's good to hear from you, my friend. If it's the Craig that I'm thinking of, he's a top-notch Quidditch player from the Southwest Division. Played for the San Antonio Cat. It was their first year as an MLQ team. Pretty impressive showing for an inaugural team. I can't remember for the life of me this San Antonio.
No, buddy.
Can't remember. Kansas ball. Anyone ever interested in MLQ play? Salados, thank you, Craig. You're a good person. And apparently plays volleyball. Would love to play volleyball with you sometime, my friend. After my knee surgery, though. Quaffle's in the hands of keeper number 17. Kicks it down low to, who is that, number 25? Charging Creighton. Dunk City. Creighton scores 50-40. Creighton's up by 10. I cannot speak for the ratio of ref talk versus gameplay. But hopefully things will continue to pick up. Keeper number 17. Olivia number 4. Chaser on the far left side. Shot is missed, recovered by Crane Chaser. Kicked out to their keeper.
Oh, her? She's a freshman. I looked that up yesterday.
Ooh, picked off. Read that like a book. So many things are happening in this game. Quaffle's in the hands of Chaser number 69 as Aaron Grant for Kansas. Feed out down low, recovered by Crane. Joe Gullett will bring up the Quaffle for Creighton. Score is 50-40. Joe Gullett is a first-season rookie freshman.
Let the flag fly.
Coach describes him as an intense, athletic player. Ooh, taking shots at the head ref. That is Chaser number 19 on the far right side, Bailey Braun. Chaser, 4th season, president of Creighton from Nebraska, and then plans to go to grad school after. That's Chaser number 19. Goal is good by Chaser number 35. Stoppage of play. Assuming the goal is good, it has number 35.
I just pulled it up.
There was a question on the Crane Chaser stepping out of bounds. That was not the case, so the pass was good. The score is good for number 35, Crane, Pat. Second full season player for Creighton, part of the 2018 national team, and score is 60-40. Kansas keeper will walk it up. Creighton has bludger control. Ian McCabe chasing for Kansas, driving, an aggressive play. Ryan Dickey recovers the Quaffle, shoots it through the hoops. with authority. Ryan Dickey gets the score for Kansas. Stoppage of play.
Final score in Mizzou versus Minnesota was 130-20.
Getting a report for the Mizzou-Minnesota game was 130-20. Mizzou with the snitch catch as well. Thank you guys, and thank you Alec Powers, one of the top-notch refs in all the nation. Also, utility player for Chicago United. Go Alec Powers.
This is just like the Chicago United podcast.
Basically, yeah.
That's what I signed up for.
Hotel. Last time this came out, I told them, oh man, 3 Chicago United people all in the room with Jeremy. Soon to be 4 Chicago United people.
Okay, Broom's up. Goal is good. The gap is bridged to 10. Creighton is still up. To 60-50 over Kansas. Hands, quaffle in the hands of number 45. Ooh, fakes it. Dodge, high pass, bobbled. Ryan Dickey will recover for Kansas, and he's on the charge. Met with immediate resistance, not slowing down, gets the score for Kansas. And this stadium is electric. We got a player down for Creighton. That's number 46, Laura Levin. Slow to get up. Stoppage of play. Assuming no funny business, the score will be good by Ryan Dickey, number 72 keeper for Kansas. Got Salukis warming up on the sidelines. I hope they're not wearing cleats. That is not safe to run on. Making sure that there's no significant injuries. Anytime something looks amiss, get the EMTs out here, the athletic trainers, stoppage of play. Depending on injuries, most folks need to sub out.
46 I'm sorry? 46
Yep. That's Laura Levin. Yeah. Okay, she will sub out. It's tied game, 60-60. Keeper number 45, Senna Morimoto, kicks it out to number 53, Brock Livingood. Brock Livingood diving, gets wrapped up, bobbles the quaffle. Mike will recover for Kansas. Number 10 gets beat. The stoppage of play is to determine where the quaffle should be. It really just depends on when the player got beat out and is there motion in the throw. The quaffle will end up in the hands of keeper Morimoto for Creighton. Met with immediate pressure from Kansas number 0, Mike Devine. Brock Livingood kicks it out to Morimoto. Morimoto is driving. Shimmy. Quaffles drop. Mike will have no resistance. A snipe B by Creighton's number 29. Anyone know the outcome of the Marquette game? Hey, Alex. Anyone know the score of the Marquette game? Anyone know the score of the Marquette game? I think they play Edwards. No, they play the Salukis, right?
I think so. Like, if that was really what happened,
It looks like we're calling a yellow card for contact. It looks like it's going to go to number 53 chaser for Creighton. We'll see. A little hard to hear specifics on the contact, but number 53 will sit in, as Melton calls it, the sin bin for a minute or until Kansas scores.
Sin bin.
That is number 53, Brock Livingood. Morimoto will recover the quaffle for Crane.
Man, what a game.
Number 42 will sub in at keeper. That is Makoa Peressa. Immediately wrapped up, lots of pressure. Laura slow to get up again. Have a lot of resistance from Kansas defense. That's some good feedback on the HR. For a lot of us that play sports and have seen repping, there's usually hand signals to identify certain types of calls. Okay. Got a stoppage of play. Chris Taylor very upset, obviously. Laura Levin, number 46, is slow to get up. Rookie freshman from North Dakota. So for those watching at home, anyone interested in becoming an official or joining the refs, definitely could always use more. Yeah, not gonna sugarcoat. We don't have enough certified refs across the nation. At least that's what is required for official competition in the States. You need a certified head ref. There's certain tests and procedures that everyone has to go through in a tier system to identify different styles and qualities of refs. Laura is able to get up in quite a bit of distress, but it's good to see that she's able to stand up. She will be treated by the medical crew, provided by the Papillon folks of Nebraska. Anyone know what the game time is?
She's okay.
She really got mad. She's really not okay. I've done enough emergency classes and she's kind of
Yeah. Like,
Okay. We will remount shortly and come back to the competition. The score is still tied at 60. Kansas chaser number 0, Mike, will start with the quaffle in Creighton's side of the pitch. Creighton has bludger control. Mike kicks it out to keeper, Ryan Dickey. Lots of pressure. Crane on the charge. Interesting toss of the quaffle. Clear. Ryan Dickey on the charge. No slowing down. Immediate pressure. Good beat. Quaffle's flying. We're going to call it a quaffle turnover. It's going to start closer to the midline.
Got it. Final for Columbia was 190 to 100.
And snitch catch.
Morning. Iowa got 6 catches.
So I'm getting a report that Columbia walks away with win over Iowa. Final score 190 to 100. Iowa caught to live the fight another day. Keeper for Crane. Lots of defense with Kansas. Charging by himself. Immediately wrapped up. Not sure what to do with the quaffle. Turtling it. Getting some help from the beaters. Number 19 comes up with the quaffle, gives it to chaser. Number 0, Mike Devine.
Okay, it's really easy. I really do love it. I think I do a decent job, and I think that I am.
Mike will walk it up as Crane has bludger control. Not necessarily the kind of defense you want to just drive into.
If I never
Kicks it out to keeper, Brian, number 17, on the far side. Being very cautious to take care of the quaffle. Beat gets the pass off down to number 19. Goal is no good. Mike is beat before. Not happy with the call. Quaffle's in the hands of number 37, Brianna Bravo. Kicks it out to their keeper, number 42. Number 52's been quiet for Creighton. Number Darian. Quaffle turnover. Brian will come up with it. Stoppage of play. Maryville? I want to say he's from Maryville. Looks familiar.
He's from Maryville.
Yeah, he's waving at his team. This snitch is from Maryville, based out of St. Louis, Missouri. He's also the team's seeker, so looks familiar. Snitch release that should tell us at least the game time. Game time's at least 17 minutes. Seekers released at 18. Brian will walk the quaffle up for Kansas. Bludgers are flying. Kicks it out to number 12. Missed beat. Wrapped up by the keeper. Quaffle is lost. Darian will run down the field. Nothing slowing him down. That is number 52. Just when I said he was being very quiet, he makes some noise, getting buckets for Creighton, extending the lead, 70 to 60. They're up by 10.
You already announced that.
Yes. But thank you. Like, I forget things sometimes. Seekers will be released shortly. It's still anyone's game. A snitch catch from either team will secure the win and a bid to nationals in West Virginia next year. Probably going to focus on snitch play, as it's going to be pretty intense.
Yeah, but they would have got a bit of their one.
Come on, keeper!
Goal is good again for Darian. Chaser, number 52 for Crane, extending the lead by 20. My goodness.
Kansas Seeker almost got it.
So I went to Chili's with Marquette. I just did the big food. Yeah, or well, they're just big
Oh!
ones.
We almost had it.
Just the big ones. And then we went back to the golf.
Drop it, Joe!
So I couldn't drink too much. And like, I finished my last pseudo.
Come on, Daniel, score another one.
Exchange of bludgers. Stoppage of play. Stoppage of play. My goodness.
I think he's, yeah. Wait, don't. You're doing great, Curtis.
Killing it.
Kansas will call a timeout. Stoppage of play. Creighton is up by 10, 80 to 70.
It reads my heart rate.
And the Maryville Snitch is doing a hell of a job.
What's happened is a result is. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah.
Maryville Snitch is wearing shorts from Utility. They're a company based out of Europe.
I like looked at the wrong side.
I know.
I want to wear it
Are they magnetic shorts?
Right.
Or Velcro?
I wear this mostly. I think I might.
They look like Velcro.
It's kind of it's the Amazon knockoff of Quidditch.
Columbia walking in fresh off their first win of the day over Iowa. They gotta be feeling pretty good right now.
It was a good time. It's a good win.
Good
A lot
job.
of fun.
Oh, so good.
Everyone's inside now since games are finished outside. Got the Salukis on the far side.
Scotty Ray, what's
We
up?
got, is that Wichita on the far side? Congrats, guys. Good stuff. Columbia is led by Tad Walters, coach and beat player for Boom Train Quidditch. Got supporters for Kansas and Edwardsville, Southern Illinois, and Maryville on that sideline. We are back.
I think that the championship thing doesn't matter. It's all about the wins. Some people can't.
Mike getting a lot of support from his hometown and team on the left side. Mike supported by beater number 73. I want to say that's Rachel. I lost my sheet. I haven't been paying attention.
They also.
Anytime there's a stoppage of play, there must be a 3-second countdown before the Seekers are allowed to engage again.
I think for appeals they can.
Ooh, a dismounted Seeker from Creighton. We'll have to return the hoops.
Kansas almost had it.
Brian's gonna get an easy bucket for Kansas, ties it up 80 to 80.
No, it's 80 to 90.
80-90, sorry. Score, they gotta move faster.
Yes, Coburg's got it.
Mike's got alone time with the Snitch. Looks pretty red. He's gonna make sure he doesn't stay off broom. Gets beat out by Crane. Crane some good beat exchanges. Good 3-second countdown from the Snitch ref Dana from ISU. Quaffle turnover. Darian will charge down the field, gets the bucket for Creighton. Kansas gets a solid beat on Creighton Seeker number 48.
Oh! Kansas.
That is Kansas beater number 45, Adam McMorris. Ooh, miss catch opportunity from Crane number 48. Heard some cracking over there.
First ever game.
Oh, Hoyer against Miami.
Okay. Seeker is number 48, Joe Gollett, who's also the keeper for Creighton. Got a few buckets earlier today, is now doing some seeking.
Yeah.
Ken
I wish
doing
you'd
some
been around when we
roughing.
started that.
I know.
Coming this time this year.
Ken is the sole certified head ref in the Midwest region for college teams.
Enough for me to like.
We had someone recently from the Kansas, Missouri area get certified too. to join Ken, but for a while Ken was the only one doing it.
I don't think I can play both of these.
Yeah, second trade? No, because it won't get to the next weekend.
I'm gonna pull. Okay, I usually play both Gallaudet and.
Interesting setup over there. Quaffle's on the ground.
But here's the thing with a backup QB, either.
Keeper for Crane will cover to Quaffle.
New seeker for Kansas.
New seeker for Kansas. That is number 21, Matt Drummond.
Don't even know. I can name.
This game could go to overtime.
I know. Matt Stafford has started every game for the last 6 years. I love him. I worship him. I'm naming my first one. Stafford. Very strong. Now Christian says he has to win a Super Bowl. Consider it, but I'm gonna like get it.
Good snipe beat for number 19, Creighton.
Nice.
Quaffle's in the hands of Darian, number 52. Quick stutter step, drive, buckets. We have a potential good catch by Creighton Seeker. That is number 48, Joe Gullett, keeper and chaser for Creighton. Rest will discuss if it's a good snitch catch.
This snitch's knee was on the ground.
Getting some commentary from the sidelines that the snitch's knee might have been down, and if the snitch's knee is down, they are impeded. Catch would be no good.
So they're just down. They're not really just down.
His knee was on the ground.
KT giving me the business, letting me know they would just be down. KT acting like she's like a head ref or something. Catch is no good. The snitch's knee was down. That means the snitch is down. No catches are allowed. Kansas lives to fight another day and will get more opportunities at the snitch. The current score is 120-90. Game is still in snitch range. The catch for Kansas would send it to overtime. I don't think we've had an overtime this week. First time for everything. We'll see how this shakes out. Ooh.
There's no way we haven't had an overtime.
Goal is good for Kansas. Cuts the gap to 20. Score is 100-120. I like this snitch from Maryville, providing an excellent amount of hustle and skill for this match.
There could be overtime if Kansas plays.
Crane answers back with another quick catch. Scores 130-100. Missed shot by Kansas. Hands are up. Stoppage of play.
Why is she still asking about this game? It's been over for like an hour. That's at you, Marquette. I already told her it was over.
Who's asking?
I'll tell her that, Marquette.
She has FOMO right now.
Got a Creighton player injury. I can't see the jersey, but that requires everyone to go to their sidelines while she receives medical attention.
I think I know. No, I didn't watch it. There isn't in raid grab though. Just told me. I don't know. It's just
that other girl's okay though.
Yeah.
She was like wobbling.
They do. I was watching.
She's on the sidelines right now.
I think that's what she did.
Laura Living.
She got hit. She got hit.
We were just commenting that the second player on Creighton to sustain some pretty significant injuries. Gained some additional support from K-Pack, player from Boom Train Quidditch, but she also works in rehab physical therapy assistant stuff. And she's in grad school, doing good stuff over there.
Let's get back getting her grad degree.
That's a great question, but we should ask her.
Maybe we will.
I know she goes to school, it's like just on the border, like just on the opposite side of Chicago near northwestern Indiana.
The Southside Indiana border area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know.
Okay, let's take a look at this beautiful crowd. Lots of folks inside currently, as it appears nobody
Anything happens to my
outside. A wide range of teams and folks from all across the Midwest. As north is Minnesota, as east is Chicago, and as west is Nebraska. What's the southernmost part of Midwest?
Nebraska, Kansas,
Maybe Missouri?
Missouri, Arkansas.
Yeah, maybe
Some of the
Arkansas.
Wichita State players are from
Yeah,
Arkansas.
part of the Wichita team is based out of Arkansas. That is true. So the Midwest covers a wide range of miles. She's able to walk
Is
off.
Idaho Midwest?
I don't know.
What about Montana? Is Montana Midwest?
No, that's Northwest.
If I can get a jersey number, I will update shortly.
LA was just so good.
That is chaser number 37, Brianna Bravo, walking off to seek medical attention from Creighton. Brianna Bravo is a chaser. It's her second year from New Mexico who loves to play club soccer.
Specifically asked him to get the 9 day. He said, no, I can get there a little past, it's fine. And then this morning, as I'm driving here,
We are going to remount shortly. The score is 130 to 110.
let me just recklessly drive.
He's the best midfielder though.
Yeah.
Is the blood protocol?
We are happy.
The blood protocol will take a while.
Until they say that
Got the Columbia team from Chicago in the red and black next to the Southern Illinois University Edwardsville team. Maybe there's a discussion I wasn't aware of, but all the red and black teams are sitting on one side of the pitch, just chilling. The other team in the red and black is Maryville, based out of St. Louis, Missouri. The only team we're missing on that side would be ISU, who's also red and black.
we thought it was going to
Okay. I think we are back, it looks like. Game time is unknown. Score is 130 to 110.
Oh, poor Columbia.
They have a chance to go in this. Too much of us like the top four.
Yeah.
I think that there's like fewer teams in like the bottom.
I was about to say, I think that, yeah.
I might have heard a game time of 23:05. I could be wrong. If that is the case, 23 minutes indicates the first snitch handicap.
Running crazy.
Our snitch from Maryville's kind of been doing that already. They more or less just need to tread along the midline, about like a meter and a half to work with. Crane half waffle. Kansas beater, Rachel, number 72, providing support. Mike gets dismounted. Rachel's also joined by Kansas beater, number 45. Adam McMorris. Just missed. Ooh, gets a hand on it, but couldn't bring it down. Scores 140 to 110. I misspoke. 120 to 140. Oh, gets a hand on it, but can't bring it down. That is Joe Gullett from Creighton, number 48. Oh, man. Mike, very emotional about the snitch tail falling off.
To date a player like who lived in another state.
Oh yeah.
And then they like didn't really date, just like
They were
texted.
dating.
I hated that.
Dated
That was such
Score is out of snitch range.
you see each other 4
Wait.
times a month for like
Nope,
an hour.
I misspoke. The score is 150 to 120. Score is still in snitch range. A catch would send us to overtime. Exchange of beats.
What a game.
Not even calling that.
The ref crew letting the spectators know they need to respect the calls and let them do their job.
Who's heckling?
We might have a good snitch catch from Kansas seeker number 15.
Way to go, Oz!
First overtime of the tourney. The weekend.
That would be number 15 chaser seeker Osvaldo Sanchez. The catch is good by Kansas. We have our first overtime in the Midwest Regional Championship. I would expect nothing less from these two teams. We're not getting home by 3 a.m.
I have to leave at 6 no matter what. It's my flight.
But it's
So
nice
I'm
for you, but some of us drove
I'm
here.
saying I'm gonna miss the end of the games, which is almost worse.
But who's going to be on that live stream?
Oh, I'll be watching the live stream the whole time.
That's why we're here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, an intense battle between Creighton College and Kansas University. Not sure if it's college or university for Creighton, but regardless, both these teams are college teams. They are fighting for that bid with everything they got, and we have overtime. What does that mean? There are two overtimes. The first overtime will consist of 5 minutes of everything that you just saw. We will have a 30-second seeker floor. What that means is the snitch will be released
And I would pull out
immediately,
because it's a backup.
already on pitch.
And I would put in the shot.
They will have 30 seconds to just kind of chill, hang out before the seekers are released from both teams. The game will be decided on the highest score. Right now, pretend it's just 0-0. Because that's what it is right now. It's a tied game. Whoever has the highest score wins. The snitch getting a lot of support from the spectators. Maryville cheering for their snitch over there.
Gordon's your only option unless you can something. Okay, don't play Amendola.
Don't play Johnson.
Okay, you need a running back? Okay,
You
I
got
would
some
just
Offensive.
some fans from Kansas
Of
with
that,
us supporting
I
their
would either
team.
pick Cobb or Johnson. Here's
In the white, in the hat, that's chaser number 2, Schmitty for Columbia.
Maybe. Especially if Amari Cooper sits out. But here's the thing about Johnson. We're put it back up to the end of the day. They're going to run the ball.
Look at this crowd.
What about
I think
And we even got some folks up top.
Mostly good people in the team were like,
Looks like my tripod has sustained an injury. It got bent on a loose bludger. For those not super familiar with our form of Quidditch,
I gotta take Johnson now.
did Matt just say it's an intense game? He's,
here's how you play overtime.
Snitch is from Maryville.
And then if your offense is behind,
We start with a brooms up. Snitch has got 30 seconds to chill before they are released. Ref crew is provided by ISU. Head ref is Matt Mappin, supported by LAR Danny from Chicago United.
dude, a double OT end of the game would be so lit. Because that's a first. I would not want it to be that start touchdown. It's the first goal.
I love this guy. I love his enthusiasm. This snitch is a wanted man, and he's wanted for that thing on the back of his shorts. It is 30 points. Tough exchange for the Quaffle. Teams also switch sides. Creighton is still the guest on the scoreboard, and Kansas is still the home team on the scoreboard, unless someone did something and didn't tell me about it.
Because it counts on the 5 minutes of
Quaffle's in the hands of their keeper, Morimoto, number 45. Gives it out to number 52. Seekers are released. Got a stoppage of play. It looks like we got a Creighton player down.
He ran into his own guy.
the Creighton secret.
Yeah, in unintentional collision.
That's a big guy to run into. Looks like Kansas is leading with the guy that caught it in the first place. That's number 15. Creighton's going with their guy, number 48, Joe Gollett, also keeper.
There's supposed to be a game on.
How do you charge this thing, guys? How do you charge it back up?
They're wrapping it the next game.
Where does it go? I just want to make sure it's charged for you.
Yo, Salukis, wave over here. That is the Southern Illinois Carbondale team.
Scott, game's coming back.
Is it? They're saying hi.
The game.
Hannah just
I didn't hear a
what
whistle.
was probably a ton of fun.
Guys, I kind of know what I'm doing. I was waiting for a whistle. Snitch tail falls off. Reset. Game is scoreless at the moment.
Was he down?
You know better than to make the call, man.
There's a lot. Period.
It's been said, like,
Seeing if the snitch was down.
okay, so there's.
That is number 48, Joe Gollett, rookie freshman for Creighton Quidditch. Also plays keeper chaser, guy in a few buckets earlier today. We'll see if the catch is good.
This is important game
Yeah, that was on me. I
Should
messed
have
that
moved
up.
the Maryville game to another pitch.
Creighton is celebrating. Very excited about that catch. Kansas putting up one hell of a fight, sending it to the first overtime of the Midwest Championships.
First time Creighton's big cave.
It's the first time that you could say Kansas looked vulnerable. Creighton continuing to make the case that they are the top team in the Midwest. Creighton will secure a bid for nationals next year, April, West Virginia, Charleston. Kansas not out of the woods yet. They will have plenty of opportunities to secure a bid later on today. I'll be honest, I do not know what my live schedule is going to be like from now, but I will keep posting throughout the day. Stay tuned, guys. Thank you for watching. Final score 180 to 150, Creighton over Kansas.